Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome back to another video. So this morning I'm down at my local lighthouse, which is the Hillsborough Inlet Light. Let me show you that behind me here. You've probably seen this a couple times in my videos before. It's about 15 miles south of where I live. You know, it's just a great location to come down to. It's at the inlet where the boats come out to go to the ocean. And yeah, but this reason I'm down here today is totally different. I've been commissioned by a client of mine who wants a very specific image of this lighthouse. So on the client side, the terms of the condition seem fairly easy. He wants a zoomed in photo of the lighthouse. Let me turn around here so you can see it. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but the bottom portion of that lighthouse is white and the top portion is black. He basically wants it zoomed in, basically the top half or top third. He doesn't want any of the palm trees or the houses that are located at the base of the lighthouse in the photo. And he also wants some clouds behind it. He doesn't want blue sky, my kind of guy. He doesn't care if they're storm clouds or just regular clouds that roll in off the ocean, but he just wants some kind of cloud in there. So what I'm doing today is I've come down. As you can see, we have lots of clouds in the sky and they're all moving onshore right now. So I'm getting different looks of clouds behind the lighthouse. So I have my 70 to 300 millimeter lens and I'm really zoomed in at really the top half. I probably won't use the top half if these are the photos that I use, but I want to have the ability to crop if I need to. So yeah, definitely have some great clouds moving in right now. It was a little stormy earlier when I first got here. It was pouring down rain, and now that's kind of moved up to the north a little bit, and so you can tell in that cloud up there starting to get a little bit of color. So again, he doesn't care if they're storm clouds or colorful clouds. He just wants some kind of cloud behind the lighthouse. Two other things that the client requested for this photo was he didn't want the beam visible in the photo. He doesn't mind if you can see the top of the light like illuminated, but he just doesn't want to see the beam going around in the photo. I got down here really early, about 5:15 this morning, basically just to get to the location early and set up. And I took some test shots where I did get the beam. Those aren't going to be the ones that I'm submitting to him. So I think I found the perfect location as these clouds move to the north behind the lighthouse here. He also wants this in landscape orientation. He's seen some of my past photos of this lighthouse, take kind of a similar thing where I've just captured the top of it, but I did it in vertical orientation, and he doesn't want a vertical. He wants, like I said, a landscape orientation, which works out perfectly because I think you saw in one of my recent videos I talked about the Florida seaweed problem lately, and this beach is the worst beach I've ever seen. Getting down here this morning was a struggle. Some of that seaweed is so deep, it was going up halfway up to my knee, and it's so gross and it smells so bad. But that won't be a problem today. Like I said, I'm using my 70 to 300 millimeter lens today to really zoom in, so none of that is in the photo at all. So those were the terms on the client side. On the surface, pretty easy, except for the actual part of capturing the image, the specific image that he's looking for. But my fingers are crossed that I'm gonna get it today. Beautiful lit up clouds there, nice pink highlights, a little bit of mood, and then I have a storm moving in off the ocean right now, so I'm going to be able to offer him a little bit of everything this morning. And I think I'm in the perfect location to capture you know, the top portion of that lighthouse. So those were his terms anyway. So my terms were he's agreed to pay me a very generous upfront lump sum of money, basically that covers my time and energy for doing this commission. And basically that's the time that I spend down here plus the time that I sit at the computer working and editing the photos. He's agreed to pay me kind of a standard corporate rate of miles per, or a certain amount of cents per mile driven, and then he's going to pay my standard rate for a print of the size that he's looking for, and he's going to do his own framing. He wants to be in charge of that, and that's perfectly fine with me. Wow, it has turned really stormy and moody here all of a sudden. So let me get back to this. I'm going to capture a few different shots for him, and I'll be right back. Wow, look at this light that I'm getting right now. Got sunrise happening just beyond the jetty there. There's going to be a nice break of clouds behind the lighthouse here in a minute as it rolls on shore. Got some serious mood happening in the sky. There was some lightning coming from it. I thought I might have to kind of abandon my position here, but it's moving to the northwest. So I think I'm good. But yeah, wow, just absolutely stunning morning. So this is perfect. Like I said, I hope this is the morning that I captured the image that he's looking for. because I'm gonna be able to deliver them like 3 or 4 different looks, whether it's completely stormy with a little bit of light, you know, maybe a little bit of blue sky. Yeah, so I should be able to give him 3 or 4 different looks to choose from. All right, so I had to put the camera away for a second. As you can see, it's pouring down rain right now, and wow, that really moved in fast. I am gonna get absolutely soaked, so I might have to abandon this. Oh man, look at that light though. Well, let me wipe you off a little bit here. That light is now passing directly behind the lighthouse, but I think I got some good shots of it. And hold on, turn this way. Yeah, the storm is really moving on shore fast right now, and you can barely see down to the south there. To the north, still some beautiful light though. So just put the camera away for a second as this downpour happens, but you know, this is life, right? This is life as a landscape photographer, and especially a seascape photographer with these fast moving storms off the ocean. So all right, so I'm gonna wrap this up for today, guys. I'll put all the images that I'm gonna submit to the client from today's shoot. I'll put that up on the screen here at the end for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed Seaweed Beach and the Hillsborough Inlet Lighthouse. Still looking good behind me there. Hold on, let me wipe you off again. And it looks like there's some blue skies there, so I may just hang out just a little bit longer, see if the storm passes. But yeah, this is gonna be a long wet walk back to the car. Luckily, always come prepared. I have extra change of clothes in the car plus a towel, so I'll be good. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know which ones were your favorite, and hope everybody's doing good out there, keeping safe, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hey guys, real quick before I go, let me tell you about this encounter that I had with a person right after the last time I switched off with you. So there was a lady walking towards me with her dog, and I was taking my photos, and it was in her direction. So I stopped taking photos for a second because I didn't want it to appear like I was taking pictures of her, even though I was well beyond her and well higher than her. You know, just trying to be polite. And then she runs up to my camera right in front of my Sony and says, "Take a picture of me, take a picture of me." And I laughed. I said, "I'm sorry, I can't right now, I'm working." I said, "Well, actually, I can take a picture of you with my phone, and I can text it to you or email it to you." And she's like, no, take a picture with that camera. And I said, "No, I'm sorry, I'm working. I can't change the position of the camera right now." And she started yelling and screaming at me and cussing at me in English and some other language, you know, European type accent. I'm not sure where she was from. And she, you know, I tried to explain to her that I was working and trying to be polite, apologize, offered to take the picture with my camera again. She wasn't having it. She was yelling, like I said, cussing me out as she was walking away. And she was well out of my earshot, and you could tell she was still saying stuff. So, whew. Yeah, the lunacy is real out there. Mental health is real. And, you know, I just try to handle it as politely as I possibly can. I'm a pretty easygoing guy. And I probably said some things at the end that I shouldn't have too. But, you know, after being cussed out and yelled at, you know, there's only so much you can take before you need to shut somebody down. So anyway, stay safe out there. Thanks, guys. Have a great week. Hope you like the photos. We'll see you soon. Bye.